All right, so last episode I took over as Valencia manager, a team that have a lot of history, not only in Spain, but also in Europe, winning the Europa League a few years ago in 2004, if I'm not mistaken. We then brought in Ansu Fati to help revive the club and also revive his career. The former Barcelona wonder kid joins us here to take over the left wing position. We then brought back a former Valencia wonder kid, a player that hasn't really found a form elsewhere in its career. It showed early in his stages at obviously PSG and at Valencia. In Gonzalo Guedes. We then took on Barcelona in the first game of the season and got absolutely destroyed by them. 3-0 by Hansi Flick's team. This was expected, though, and it kind of showed me that we're not going to be able to take on the best teams in Spain in this first season. However, though, we showed that we do have quality in this team by then taking on Celta Vigo here and beating them 4-1. Ansu Fati scoring, he got an injury, but he was completely fine to play the next game. And you can see after that, we then scored a bunch more goals against Celta Vigo to absolutely destroy them and beat them 4-1. And after that, we then took on Athletic Bilbao here with Hugo Doro scoring there. And after that, we then obviously later in this game, it was 2-2. We laid it off to Ansu Fati and then laid it off to Hugo Doro, who scored a winner for us in this game. Let's get into today's episode. And sorting off today's episode, we're going to bring in Luis Sinisterra here from Bournemouth here. Obviously, a former talent of Feyenoord, moved to Leeds, kind of showing decent form there, but Bournemouth hasn't really found his form for them. Obviously, it was a great young talent of Feyenoord. People expected great things from the Colombian winger when they did move to Europe, or move away from Feyenoord to another team in Europe. Unfortunately, couldn't do so, but signing him here to be a backup winger. That was first team player in the team. And next signing here, the Talisman Italian Oscar Gulash. I believe I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's Oscar Gulash, Oscar Gulash, if I'm not mistaken. A player that's been linked to Man United and also Newcastle in recent years. A great young talent joins us here to be a rotating out the team of Andrea Almeida and give him competition. Our next signing is a first team defender in Jaden Oosterwolde, the Dutch defender, signing for us here from Fenerbahce. They take over the centre back role and will be a great talent for us in this team. And after making a substantial beat for the Real here 2-1 at home, with Hugo Doro and Diego Lopez getting the goals for us in this game, to see us get the 3 points against Villarreal. And as you can see, surprisingly, in a sim game against Atletico Madrid, we picked up a wonder win. We didn't get 3 points against them. We're scared of scoring before the half-time break with a header most likely from a corner. And my plan for this season, by the way, if you wonder why I did something like Atletico Madrid, is we're not going to play against Atletico Madrid, Barca or Real Madrid, because they're going to be teams that are going to easily beat us at this point in time. So we're going to focus on teams that are around us in the table for us to try to get European football. And the next season, and we're in European football and we can afford better players and like the team's better overall anyway due to development and stuff like that. We're then going to play them next season. Unless we have to face them in the cup final or semi-final or something like that, then we will play them. But in the league, we're not going to play against them for season one because I feel like they're going to be guaranteed losses. And as you can see in the sim results, we have a chance at maybe getting 3 points with this win here, which I did not expect because they're top of the table. This is a massive 3 points for us this season. And the next game we're going to play is up against 7th place Girona here. Basically, the plan for this season is, like I mentioned, not to play like Atletico Madrid, Barcelona and Real Madrid, because I feel like they're going to be games that we're going to lose anyway when we do play them. And like you've seen, sim results we get, but we possibly do have a chance of beating them or at least getting a draw against them. And up against the teams that are like from 4th to about 10th and 11th. They're the teams who are going to be competing for European football, basically. So the teams like Sevilla, Girona, Real Sociedad, and obviously Bilbao when they get higher up, Villarreal as well. They're the teams who are going to play, especially Betis as well, if they get into form and actually start competing for European football. Because next season, I do want us to either have Europa League or Conference League football. Champions League, I feel like would be a step too far. But Conference League or Europa League is what the goal is. It's getting to this game against Girona and give Oosterwolde, let's see if Oosterwolde, Oscar Glausch, and obviously Sinisterra have a good impact on their debut. And I think I will start Sinisterra on the right wing for this game to see if because Lopez is tired. I see Oosterwolde, Oscar Glausch in midfield, and also Sinisterra down the right wing. Let's get into this game and hopefully get 3 points against Girona here. Field, love that from him. In here to Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati now number 11 on his back. Going for the team. Ansu Fati still going there all the way through Girona's midfield. Defence, but it's denied there by Figueroa, Pepelu. I see Hugo Doro last episode scored a bunch of goals for us, and Doro early on here. That's going to be a free kick against us, most likely there for some reason. Pepelu, here is the Colombian. He's only again because Lopez was tired. Ansu Fati, good turn from him, good movement from him as well. Fati here, inside. Gets a shot away, but it's going to be blocked by Tobias out for a corner. Beat Oosterwolde is a win every day of the week. There we go. Correa. Good move by him here. Correa still going. Correa draws it in. Low driven cross there, saved by Gazet in goal though, but the shot attempted by Ansu Fati, I believe it was. Yes, it was. We're looking lively in this game. We're looking like we can definitely win this one. Correa. Hugo Doro's got room. It's going to fall to Javi Guerra. And it's 1-0 Valencia. This has been coming. We've been all over Girona in this game. It's a very fortunate goal that the ball fell straight to Javiguera in that position. He had an open goal to aim at and scored. You'd love to see it. The ball into Hugo Doro. It's poor defender from the corner to leave him open. The ball just deflects over to Javiguera, who was wide open as well. And makes it 1-0 here to Valencia. You'd love to see it and gets his first goal of the season for us. With the challenges that get put in on him. There's Mosquera, good defending. Him and Usavalda are two very good defenders. So Torrega last episode was a good defender. Only issue was he was slow. So being 22 we can develop. Sinistera. I was hoping Hugo would have made that run, but we get the ball to him anyway. Oscar Glauch, oh, that's great play into Sinistera, and that is 2-0. Sinistera and Oscar Glauch connect for their first assists and goals here in Valencia colours. And you're able to see it. It's a good ball for the centre there into Sinistera, who possibly could start in the team of Lopez. I did like Lopez. He's a good young talent as well, being 22, I believe. So he can develop as well. But Sinistera has the pace and a bit more quality in the attack, I do believe, in his finishing stats. But Sinistera here scores on his debut for us. Unless he came off the bench in a Lake of a game, I don't think he did. But he scores here, and you'll have to see it. And it's 2-0 here to us. And Girona, we see the two fairly quick goals. And look like it's going to be a bad day for them away from home. Oscar Glauch intercepts again from Donny van der Beek. Ball in here to Sinistera. Sinistera. I was hoping they'd flick it over Francis, but he just handballed it. Big shot still going Correa, trying to stop him. And that is good defending there from Thierry Correa. Mosquera. A little bit overhit on the pass to Pepelu. Big challenge in there. It's injured the Girona player, but it was a fair challenge. About Ruiz. Ball through looking for Tizankov, but there's Ustavalda intercepting it. Jose Gaia to pass the ball into Jose Gaia. Whipping a good cross, looking for Sinistera. I was hoping it would go to Hugo Doro, but Sinistera was in the centre to aim to go for it, and that's going to be a hard time. 2-0 up. Honestly, he could go on the short list as a player we could buy. The young Brazilian fullback. He's a good young talent. Jose Gaia, good defending there from him. Ansi Fati, I love that from him. He's still going here. He's been tracked down there by Victor Tizankov, but he can't stop him. Ansi Fati is taken out there in the box. It's going to be a penalty. Given away by Krejci. The rainbow flick. It's a yellow card for him as well. I'm going to give Fati the penalty, why not? As you can see, I mean, it's I don't know if it is a penalty IRL, but it's a penalty in the game. Dan Juma's are coming on for them. And Pepelu stood over it. We're going to give it to Ansi Fati. He won it, he takes it. And can he score it? Ansi Fati to make it 3-0. And he's done so, side netting. It's 3-0 Valencia here. I might make a few changes then soon the rest of the game. This game is dead and buried. Girona haven't really put up a challenge in this one. And Ansi Fati here scores for us to make it 3-0. From the penalty spot that he won as well. You have to see it. And the Valencia fans, despite it being rainy here at the Mestalla, they're throwing limbs in the sands. They don't care about the weather. They care about the performance on the pitch. And it's 3-0 here to us. We're going to make a few changes. Let's bring on the likes of Lopez and some more players in the rest of the game. And hopefully not capitulate. Let's bring on Ivan James and Charlotte Guedes. Let's also bring on Fran Perez on the right. He's a good young talent as well that made to give game time too. Let's also take off, let's bring on Almeida. And last change, I feel like we take off Javiguera for Balanchea and give him a run out in this game. Let's make sure the subs happen. There we go. And then we're going to sim the rest of the game. And it should end up being a win. And it's going to end up being a 3-0 win after all the changes. Nothing else happened in the game. It's a big win for us at home against Girona. At home against Real Sociedad, we held to a 2-2 draw with Ivan James rescuing us late on with also Ivan James scoring first in this game to see us get a draw in this one. And the next game's going to be away from home against 6th place Real Sociedad here. Another team that are going to be challenges for us for the Europa League and Conference League positions in the league. Let's get into this one away from home at the Real Arena and hopefully get another 3 points here against Real Sociedad here. But look at Sucic. In here to Kubo, shoots, and Kubo's going to have a Marshavelli, and Marshavelli's going to rise up and collect that. Love to see it. But hopefully we can have the better of the football. Here's Sinistera getting another shot in the game. He actually has worse stats, technically passing and shooting wise than Lopez, but he's got better pace. I thought I'd give it another shot to see what he can get. Here goes Oscar Glausch though. Good play from him. Oscar Glausch hits it near post, and that's going to be saved by Alex Romero. Oh, they do work there from Sinistera. Using his pace, Sinistera now. Cuts inside. Right footed shot blocked by a defender. Correa back into the box here. Looking for Ansu Fati, headed away. And back in, maybe no. He'll be headed out to Oscar Glausch. Pepelu. You know, let's see what his long shots are like. Oscar Glausch hits it, blocked away by Zubimendi. It looks like a not a bad attempt. It's going to be on target. There's Pepelu, ball over the top, looking for Ansu Fati. It's going to be headed clear by Zubadia. Then again, headed away again there. We're all over him currently, but just can't really get an attack on goal, or a shot on goal. Ansu Fati trying to create one, no. Jose Gaia. Hugo Dora in the centre to aim for. Hugo Dora might be offside though, yes he is. Waiting for an opportunity to strike. Here's Sinistera though, inside again, here's Sinistera, the club being hit, so it's going to be a good save again by Romero and goal. Ball out wide here to Takefusa Kubo. Odriozola back to Kubo. Back into Odriozola, who's intercepted by Jose Gaia. I remember back in the day, I used to have Odriozola and Jose Gaia as my fullbacks in a Real Madrid career mode. That used to be such a good fullback pairing. It probably still will be, to be fair, because Odriozola is a decent player in game. It just hasn't reached the potential that he used to have. But here to Oscar Glausch. Driving through the midfield here. Oscar Glausch has got room to hit one. The Salzburg talent hits it. Good attempt, but straight into the gusto of Romero. No, oh, great challenge from Mosquera. Incredible defending from him. And the referee called it there. How can you call it there? It's Ansu Fati shot from range, blocked there by the defender, and that's not going to be a handball or anything. It's going to go straight through to Romero. If we don't win this game, I will be disappointed. Sucic plays it back through to Takefusa Kubo. We know how good both those players can be. Also, we did a Salzburg series a few years ago, and also a Liverpool series where we used Kubo. There's a Gaia. Oh, it's unfortunate it fell back to Kubo. And Gaia wins it back, and Kubo wins it back off him. It's a very scrappy game. There we go. It's going to be a corner for them, though. Oh, why didn't he just get to the ball a bit sooner there? Kubo, Gustavado, good challenge. Here's Ansu Fati. Hugo Dora for his last involvement in this game, maybe here, and it's going to not win a penalty. Why did he not go down? Why did he not go down there? Gustavado and Mosquera, good defender, but the swag got back to them. If they score in this game, I will be disappointed before us. Mawashi with a good save. Kubo, oh no, I'm not liking this. Shot taken, Mawashi, what a save. Recover, please, though. Correa, good block, but we need to get the ball. We need to get this ball. There we go, Pepelu, thank you. He's can't really find a way through right now of their team. Let's have it, Diego Lopez, that from him. Lopez in here to Hugo Dora. Duro to witness the game. We were all over them, as you saw, all throughout the game. They'd done nothing in this game, Sociedad, but I had a feeling that they would score and win this game 1-0. And thankfully, Marshall's made some incredible saves for us in goal, especially the most recent one. That was a great save by him. And Lopez gets the assist. Duro finally finds a bit of room. It's poor defending. They just fell asleep, the Sociedad defenders. They defended well all game. But towards the end here, they got tired, and Hugo Duro made them pay for doing so. And puts us 1-0 up in this game. We deserve to be 1-0 up in this game. We've been so much better than them. They've barely done anything in this game. And if we don't end up winning this game now, it will be rather frustrating. Here's Sergio Gomez. Ball in. Oh, no. Please. Oh, of course. I just knew. A second Oosterwolde wasn't locking onto that header, even though he just kept spinning around in a circle. I knew they were going to score. Of course. Come on, Andre Almeida. Ansu Fati. I need to focus up here. Ansu Fati here to Lopez. Lopez to be the hero. Come on, lad. Lopez. Oh, it's a draw. And that is so frustrating. All I need to do is show you the stats. It doesn't look that dominant, but you saw the game. Sociedad did nothing up until the final, like, 70 minutes of this game. It's so frustrating, honestly. Up against the Leganes away from him, we've just been getting a 3-2 win for Hugo Doros late on in this game. We've also Doros scoring again in this game, and Ansu Fati getting a goal early on in this one. And up against Las Palmas, our second team pick up a 1-0 win with Ivan James getting the goal for us in this game. And away from home against Getafe, we're held to a 2-2 draw with Pepelu and also Hugo Duro scored in this game. And against Real Madrid here, we'll pick up a 2-1 loss with Modric and also Mbappe scoring to beat us with Hugo Duro getting a goal against them. And the 2-1 loss isn't awful, but we were in the game up until the end of it. It was going to be a draw if Modric didn't score that goal. So it's a decent performance against them, and we'll take it. Against Espanyol, we'll pick up a 1-0 win with Guedes scoring, getting the yellow card and getting sent off in the end of the game. So he did everything he could do and get an assist, but Guedes wins us the game, but despite that, he gets a red card, which is interesting, but it is where it is, and we get the win, and that's all that matters. We'll pick up a 3-1 win for Hugo Doros scoring 2 goals, and Ansu Fati scoring a goal later on to win us the game, 3-1. If you wonder why I did swim this game against them, they sit 17th in the table, sorry. So that's why I decided to swim against Betis. Got a few more games to swim before our next game. Let's swim through them and get into our next game we're going to play, which is against going to be, I think, Sevilla in January. So we've got to sim a whole through December. We've got 3 games to sim, and after that we'll play Sevilla in January. I'm going to table Mallorca. We'll pick up a 3-1 win here with Ivan James, Almeida, and also our 64 rated midfielder coming on and scoring a goal in this one against bottom of the table. You'll see us get 3 points in this one. Up against Vallecona here, we'll pick up a 2-0 win with Oscar Gracia and Ansu Fati scoring in this game. Our second team away at Valladolid here, pick up a 3-1 win. Valladolid towards the bottom end of the table with another midfielder who's 64 rated scoring again here, and Guedes scoring twice in this game. You see he's getting 3 points here. And at home against Alaves here, currently down in 17th place on the table, thanks to a late winner by Hugo Duro. We get the 3 points here of Jose Gaya scoring in this game as well. And up against Almeria away from home in the Copa de España, we'll pick up a 3-2 win with Guedes, Ivan James and Max Aarons scoring to see us go through into the next round of the Copa del Rey. And the final game of the episode is going to be against Sevilla here. They're currently 10th in the league. Did expect it to be a bit higher. We're currently 4th in the table because we've had some very, very easy games, as you saw by the Sims. We faced a lot of bottom of the table teams. We've not really faced any teams that are in the top 10, other than Sevilla that we're going to face right now. They're literally 10th in the table. Let's get into this one. Sinisteros on the right hand side again for this one. Let's see what he can do in the Ramos Central Pitch one and hopefully get the 3 points. We're from home here in Seville. Oh, see some good players in their team. Here is Suso, the former Liverpool man. That's a good defender against him, not Javier. Ansu Fati, Hugo Doro's got a good position here. Doro into Oscar Glausch. Oscar Glausch now. He's got room to hit one. He does one. He hits it, but it's going to be blocked by Kike Cias there. That's going to be headed clear by the defender. Ansu Fati does one about this full create. Our former player defending against us. Ball through here to the striker. It's a good shot there. Good save by Mawashvili. It's been a very, very good season for us here. Here's Oscar Glausch. Oscar Glausch now. Was waiting for the run there, but we can't find it. Oscar Glausch though, good play by him. He's still going here. Oscar Glausch going through the nimble midfielder. Ansu Fati on the turn, hits it, and that's going to be a good save there by Nyland and goal for them. Now Pepelu hits it, blocked though. Oscar Glausch room to hit one. He does so. Nyland again with another save. It's the kind of a team that used to be much more dominant in Spain. Obviously in Europe as well, he used to win a lot of European trophies. They were literally the team that would win the Europa League all the time, but in recent years they kind of fell off a little bit. Ansu Fati, lovely play for how he's actually got the ball off us there. The Spaniard does well there. Back to full clear. Here to Agum. Sfeda's playing some patient football here. It's Peke. Oh, it's a good pass through there. Did not see the run of a Duke. He shoots and he scores. Their first real chance in this game, and Sevilla make it 1-0 with a Duke of all players scoring, a player that's known for having pace but not really much end product. He scores there to make it 1-0. It's a good finish, and Mawashvili couldn't come out in time to stop it. It's 1-0 here to Sevilla, even though we've been all over them. But we could make it. 1-1 here. Ansu Fati shoots near post, hits the post. Couldn't score against us. Correa does what a Correa. And it's Oscar Glausch. Oscar Glausch now in here to Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati. Good play from him. Still going here. He needs to find a pass there. Sinister's in a decent position, but Marcalson gets the ball off him. Challenging it, couldn't get the ball out. Suso still going here. Suso to Gadelge. Oh no, it's good play. There's a Duke again, a Duke. This time Mosquera stops him. See, I'll lob it down in the table, but they've got some good players in the team. Here's Sinistero. That's a good pass. That was actually a shot low. Osiglash hits it, and that's just not happening for us in this game. And into the striker. Ball it wider to a Duke. Pedrosa in here to Peke. Peke, there's Craig with steal, and now Pepelu can get that out. Good work there from Osiglash. Good turn there. Hugo Doro, make the run for the centre. Doro is making a run for the centre here. The Spaniard, did he put us back level? Yes, he does. Let's get the ball. And Doro, hopefully, he's going to get the ball. There we go. It's a 1-1. It's 1-1 here. Doro puts us back level in this game. You have to see it. And our players celebrate on the bench. It's a good assist from Osiglash. A good run there by Doro. The defence was just split wide open, and we're making him pay for doing so. And it's back level here. In the game, we should possibly be winning, but we're level in this one by far margin. Let's get a good challenge, but it's gone back to a Duke somehow, and a Duke here is turning into Prime Messi apparently, and just putting out all the skimmers to go through the centre of our team. Marshavilli's almost popping that into our own net there. Putting a Duke is Prime Neymar, Messi, whatever. I don't know. His dribbling's just insane against us right now. I just can't stop him. Oh no, why is the defence so wide open? It's 2-1, Sousa scores. Correa, good interception. Pokes it forward as well into Lopez. Lopez into Doro. Doro beats the defender. Doro to make it 2-2. How does he put that far wide? I know he's under pressure, but still, he's got to score there. Gustavard, a good challenge. For sure, better defending he's done all game. He can drive the ball forward for us here. Ball into Ansi Fati. Into the box, they're looking for Diego Lopez on the header, but he's not going to get there because Pedrosa heads it clear. That pass is meant for Hugo Doro. Why is it trying to pass it there back to Pepelu or who? Good challenge in the front with Savaldo. Come on, lads. At least a draw. Doro. Oscar Glauch. Fati. You've got to score. And he's done so to seal it as a point. We should have won this game. We've been so much better than them. We conceded the first goal, fair enough. The second goal was poor. Our defence was split wide open, defending a corner, which I don't know how that even happened to begin with, because that should never happen. It's a good assist there, and a great goal. But another point in a game we should have won. It's frustrating, because we literally were the better team. Our first off performance in this game, we should have won this game by a couple of goals, but it's a draw here, away from home. We take it. But again, like Sociedad, it's a frustrating game. We should have won it, but it's a good performance from the team. And that's the man of match performance. You can see the stats here just show that we were much better team. They had more passing and possession, but we had just dominated that game in terms of shots, and we should have won the game. But you know, it is what it is. A point's a point. We take it. It wasn't a loss, and that's all that matters. Alright, so that's recorded for the end of today's episode, and we currently sit third in the league, which is obviously a very, very good position. The signs we brought in for today's episode have been good for us. Obviously, Oscar Galaxy in that last game, I think his best performance yet, picking up 2 assists in that game. This is get a point against Sevilla. In the game we should have won, but he did play great, and we did look good in that game, but unfortunately we couldn't get the 3 points. The Sinister has been decent as well for us in this episode. I do feel like I'm going to start Lopez in the team a bit more. I feel like he's got more end product for us right now. So Sinister off the bench with the pace. I feel like it's his best opportunity for us coming off the bench. It was pace to do something good off the bench, as you can see. With that, we're going to do that and put him there. I said Lopez in the first team. We'll give him a few chances next episode to show what he can do. Ustavalda and Mosquera are a very, very good backline. I mean, the whole backline is great. I did see a comment saying we should sell Jose Gaya. And like I said in the first episode, I'm not going to sell Jose Gaya unless we need to, unless like something happens where we need to sell him. That most likely will never happen. So Jose Gaya is going to be a player we're going to keep for the whole series, and as long as he keeps growing in his overall, he's going to be our left back and perform. As long as he keeps performing as well, that's the biggest point as well. as long as he keeps performing in the team as well as he is doing, he'll be our left back for the foreseeable future. So coming through the academy, I want him to be the player that wins the Champions League for us and lifts it for us in the end when we do eventually get there. So Marshall leads us next season. So drop in the comments down below the goalkeepers you want to see me sign to replace him. I said Valencia is a player we also need to buy on a permanent basis next season. We don't have the money to do so right now. So next season I most likely will bring him in as our backup player. For the midfielders, I do like the Argentinian. He's a very good midfielder that I can bring into the first team every now and again to come off the bench and do a good job for us. As him and Javi Guerra are competing for that role, but obviously Javi Guerra being the younger talent, I'm giving a game to someone who's performing great in the team as well. As he now officially converted to a CDM. As you see here by the league table, we do sit third, but that's been because we had a very, very fortunate run of games. Obviously, we're facing teams that were all down below the 12th position, so we were picking up easy 3 points every game week, basically. You know what I mean? We're facing Mallorca, Alaves, Valladolid, Getafe, Espanyol, Betis, Las Palmas, Vallecano. We weren't facing teams that were in the top 8. So from now on, I do feel like we're going to have some tough games. The next episode, we're going to start off the game against Real Sociedad. So we did beat them 3-0. We drew against them, right? Against Sociedad, we got a draw. It's a frustrating game that we should have won. I do feel like that was the game we did draw. Where was Sociedad? When did we picked up a 1-1 draw. That was a long time ago now, in September. So we need to get revenge against them at home and hopefully get 3 points in that one. But also we then face Barca. We have Barca. We're going to sim that game though. Obviously we're not going to play against the top teams in the league this season. And we're going to play Villarreal, as you can see here, and sim the rest of those games. And after that, we're going to face, obviously, in the Copa de España, we'll have a game or two here, or Copa del Rey, I should say. Girona again, obviously they're decent, but they're not like a big team that we need to face, really. And obviously, as you can see, Sevilla, and also some other teams there to end this season. So that will be a few episodes in the near future. Money-wise, we don't have any money to spend on bringing any players. So we are doing a lot of youth academy scouting, by the way. So I'm going to just go to quickly bring you through our youth academy. We've got a lot of good talent, so we've learned out a bunch of them already. But next episode, I might promote these two here. Alejandro Gomez, a 6'2", 17-year-old Spanish CDM. I might promote him and give a game or loan him out. I'm not too sure. I think I might loan him out for the season. We also have Varela here. You could be the next David Silva in this team. We'll see a good young talent, 17, not the highest potential, but a good rating. So that's why I promoted him. I might loan him out as well next episode. And also with the likes of Rente, who could be the next Thomas Muller, and also Figueroa, who could be the next Ronaldo. We're going to loan him out as well. I see, you've got to be looking pretty good. We are still scouting countries to see if we can find any times. We're scouting Spain, Mexico, and Argentina right now for a right wing, a centre back, and also just any players we can find that I do need to find from Spain. But that is going to call it for the end of today's episode. So, like I said, drop a comment below for the goalkeeper you want us to replace someone video with next season. Also, depending on the money we get, we can sign either like a very good goalkeeper or a good young talent to take over that role. And that's what I call it for this one. So, you got to enjoy it. Drop a like video, subscribe to the channel, and also the notification so you don't miss videos on the road to 2,000 subscribers. So, all help getting there is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.